Alright, YouTube, good morning. What's up, you guys? Here, we're going to do another gig vlog today. We're at Summerfest in Milwaukee. There's like 10 plus stages at this festival, and it's going to be great. I just woke up, I'm on the bus, made some coffee. I'm going to show you just a little bit of the bus real quick, and then I'm going to take you on stage. So, if you ever wonder what it's like to play one of these bigger festivals, come along, I'm going to show you today. Bit of the bus, what it looks like. So, we slept on this last night, woke up, and here we are. I got myself some coffee, I have the meta glasses, and we are gonna go out up to the stage and start getting set, alright? So, I'll take you up there, show you me setting up my gear, show you clips during sound check, how I got everything set up. I got my own amp today, which I'm very excited about. And then I'll show you a little bit of the day, and then we'll do Showtime. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on stage. But back and forth between the phone and then my actual POV with these glasses. So I'm going to take you guys up on stage off the bus right now. It's going to be catering, I imagine, here later. Hop right up. And let's look at it. It's covered. Or it's getting stuff set up. It's looking good. Look at this, man. So, I've got my own amp. We're gonna get it set up and get stuff rolling. Okay, the stage. So we're gonna go back and forth in this video from the actual my POV with the glasses to the phone. Get stuff set up. The box is going to be function as a backup for me today, and then we're using the Sir Bella reverb, right? So we're going to get that hooked up, plugged up. We're going to get this plugged up, and we're going to get the guitar set. Nice little stage. It's nice that this one is covered today, in case it decides to rain. It's going to be a good time. We got almost everything set up. I got the hollow body in this case, which we are about to take up there. So let's go up there.
Let's go look.
The great thing about being on the bus is I get to bring my amp. A lot of times when we're flying, I get my guitar and my pedal board, but I'm using a backline amp. So having my amp out, and we're using the Sir this time, awesome, awesome. So it's already up and out on stage, which you kind of just saw in the other clip, but let's go up there. This guitar travels in its own case. Got the SC Silver Sky for open E right now. Then we got the EGT that I might use again for the Troublemaker solo, and then what I'm probably gonna play mostly tonight is the hollow body. I love this guitar. This is such a good guitar. Look at this. They've all kind of like rusted. They rust my palm there. It's a good guitar, man. If you're looking at buying one of these, it's the cheap one. And I'm out here using it. Use it all the time. It's an open E today. It desperately needs the fretboard clean. Hey guys, we're getting ready to make some noise. Got everything set up. I'm gonna give you a little tour of it. Got my ears on. Bunch of stages. This is a really cool festival, man. So if you guys have ever wondered what, I've done lots of gig vlogs, but we haven't done as many at like a big, legit festival like Summerfest. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Great time, crowd tonight, hopefully. We're headlining this stage. Great stage. Here's my setup, if any of y'all new watching it. Here's the board. Run from here to here, here, here,
here, and then up into this, and this is just my tuners and reverbs, delays, stuff like that. Not going direct out. My reamp box where my wireless signal comes in into the board. Up and out to the belly reverb. Here's the settings right now. I got the bright switch in the middle position. And then we'll have this little box up here as a backup, just in case. This is just the back line here. Out the drums. Here's Jared's station, is pretty cool, man.
Since Brandon's not here, I know where you're going, so
Couple
yeah.
people. Got bass. There's Chandler's board. See a little bit what Jared's got going on up here. Jared, this is Jared right here. There he is.
What's up, everybody?
Jared plays a bunch of stuff in our set. So he's playing keys, playing electric guitar, playing mandolin, and banjo. So he's got a cool kind of station, and singing some background vocals. He's got a cool station up here. He'll be up on a riser. Probably a pretty cool view. All right, I'm gonna get some clips once we start making some noise. The board set up and stuff. Get some.
Okay, you guys, done with sound check. And I went and got some food. I took a shower. Now I'm sitting in the back lounge of the bus. I don't know if you see out there, other bands are playing. Like I said, we're headlining tonight, so we've got a little bit of time before we play. It's about almost 4 p.m. We play at 7. But check this out. So sound check wise, I don't know if I'm going to get any clips in there. or not, but we were done with our sound check, getting our ears set up, our in-ear mixes, and I threw a bunch of clips of us playing throughout that in here. And then the monitor board randomly, I guess, reset or something happened, and it wiped all our mixes. So we had to take a bunch of extra time and very quickly try and get another mix going, which was a real pain. And check this out, you guys. Some of you, because this is my guitar player audience, will find this interesting. I look over when that's happening, and the next band just is a throw and go that's starting the festival, and they're starting in like 40 minutes, like playing, not sound checking. And who is the next band? A girl named, I think, Isla Rose, okay? But I look over, and Isla is Greg Koch's daughter. I look over on the side, and it's Greg Koch standing over there, waiting to come up and get his stuff ready and going. So first off, I had to sound check more. I love Greg Koch's stuff. I definitely didn't want to play any guitar solos after that, which I had to play a little bit. And then I just felt bad because, there's nothing I could do, but it's eating into their time, which stuff like that happens all the time, and I think Greg knew. But he was coming to set up his stuff, and he was kind of hurrying. But I did stop him. I was just like, man, sorry we ate up some of your time, but I'm a big fan. I just told him. And then watched their set, and they were awesome. Greg, his son on drums. I don't know the bass player, and then his daughter singing. So not the Greg Koch trio. It was his daughter. But really cool. So briefly met Greg Koch. He was nice, but he was also in a hurry, so we didn't have time to really sit and chit chat. But yeah, talk about intimidating, man. I mean, I could play some guitar, but I looked over and I was like, dude, that's freaking Greg Koch. No way. So he sounded awesome. But anyways, now we chill. I ate and stuff. I'm showered. I just had a subscriber, Billy, I believe it was, who's playing in this next band that's going on in like 20 minutes. I was standing at side stage, and he came over and he's like, dude, I just found your content. So shout out to you, man. I hope I just said your name right. I'm pretty sure you said it was Billy. I gotta look at my phone again. But in fact, I'm watching him right now. You're out there pushing your stuff up on stage, man. I'm looking forward to watching your set. But anyways, you guys, so we hang out. I got showered. Now we're just hanging in the bus. This is a huge festival. I walked around. There's literally like 10 plus stages. All kinds of people playing. Chicago's playing somewhere tonight. There's metal bands playing somewhere tonight. Richard Marx is playing somewhere tonight. John Oates is playing. I mean, dude, everybody's playing. It's a really cool festival. Went downtown and ate, so now it's hurry up and wait, basically. This is what it is. The bus is a massive benefit. It's a big traveling green room that you can nap in. You can't shower in this one, but besides that, you can hang out. You can eat snacks in here. There's refrigerated food and drinks. There's your bunk if you want to take a nap. There's this back lounge if I want to come back here and talk to the camera for however many minutes. So, hey, tell me, you guys, what you're thinking about this content. I haven't done a gig vlog in just a little bit. And I've never done one at like a real festival, so hope you guys think it's cool. I think total on our stage today there's 5 or 6 acts, and then there's a DJ after us, but we're headlining like band wise, and then they'll just do a DJ and party the rest of the night. So it's cool. After this, we're heading to Billings, Montana tomorrow. I'm flying out early in the morning. The bus will drop us off at the airport to play a show, and then I go back to Nashville. So I'm going to hang out. I'm going to go watch my new buddy who's seen the content, watch some of their band set, maybe try and get a nap in, and then we'll get dressed and start prepping for the show. So I hope you guys are enjoying this content, man. I'll try to keep it real, show you what it's like on the road, just the normal stuff, It's not all like rock star. In fact, most of it isn't. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sitting in a nice tour bus, but it's not really maybe some bands are the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's not really LANCO. In fact, Chandler, our bass player, has his wife and his 4-year-old daughter out with us. So there's definitely no sex, drugs, but there is some rock and roll. So we're having a good time. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're liking this behind the scenes content. Little look at this. I'll check back in when we're getting ready for the show. Okay, I'm back by the bus. I've got the glasses on, got the ears on. The band before us just finished, so I'm gonna go up, check my stuff, make sure everything plugs in and makes noise and this and that. They're setting my board up right now, and then we're gonna go up and play. So I'm gonna try and get a mix of some glasses footage with you guys, maybe from some solos and some phone footage. I'll take you around real quick, show you the catering. There's some catering. I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna eat after. I ate a late enough lunch that I don't want to eat right now. But I'm gonna get a beer and then we'll go up there. So here's the catering. Okay, I'm gonna go set this stuff and then I'll check back in with you. I'm up on deck real quick. Hopefully this thing is gonna fill all the way up by the time we start playing. But I am gonna just check my tuning. This is kind of the pre-show thing. Certain shows, Derek or Julian will do this for me. But we got time today, so I'm just gonna check the tuning. Thanks, man. There's my in-ear pack. I'll put that on. I got my ears on. We got the amp, and we're gonna make sure it all turns on and works. And then in about 30 minutes or so, we're gonna be good to go. So hopefully, last time we did the festival, it filled the heck out. So hopefully that happens again.
That's a bad one. Thank you. For the Encore, we're getting my POV and Devin's POV for both channels.
Totally a later thing. Do we have any more?
And we're hanging out. Brandon tunes his guitar real quick. I take this capo off. I'm sorry, family, I put a Zen in. And then we go out and do it. Chandler ponders his last moments before he goes back on stage.
I didn't hear the first part of the question. Tell me.
Oh, it wasn't a question, but there we go.
Okay.
Sharpie.
Okay.